If you need a little refresher on how to set up your map sessions, I'm going to try to do this. We did ours together during team yesterday, so hopefully I'll remember without screwing it up too badly to confuse you. I did see when I logged in that I'm recording this at 6:30 that map is actually going to be down at 7 o'clock tonight until 10, so I better hurry. So you're going to start by managing your test session. And I'm going to try to set up we already have our math session, so you can see here how I already have our math session set up. So I'm going to create a new class for my language arts section. So we started by searching for 7th grade. We wanted to narrow the search down. Oh, scratch that. You got to start at Chardon Middle School. Narrow it down by 7th grade. And then you needed to pick somebody who had all of the kids on your team. So we picked Jim. Oh, no, we didn't. We ended up picking Nikki. And do a search. And it should bring up all the students that are on her roster. And you'll want to do that because some of the students that I have for language arts have Tracy, and so they wouldn't show up on my roster. And we are setting up our testing so that we have all of the kids on 7B split up between Nick and myself. Now, Nick and I had a little argument. No, it's not an argument. Deciding the best way to do this. He went through and individually checked and unchecked the ones that he needed. I said it was easier to uncheck everybody, and then I wasn't testing until the L's, so I went and scrolled through till I got to Lichty is my first student, and so I do need to go through and click each of the students that are on mine. So I have everybody from here until the end of the alphabet. So I'm going to pause this for a second while I get everybody checked in. Now that all my students have been clicked in here, I want to add students. And it'll create a student list down here with all the students from Lichty to the end of the alphabet. And I want to select all of these students that I just put in here and assign them a test. And the test that we will be doing is the Reading 6+. Assign. And then down at the bottom I need to save this session. And I need to refresh my memory what that session was going to be. Okay, so we're doing, 7B, Sept for September, LA for Language Arts, and I have the second group, Group 2. And then I save and exit. And now I have that testing session down here. Now, if for some reason I find out that there's a student who is not in my testing group and needs to be, I can always click that session, edit it, search for students, and add them in as I go. Okay, but other than that, it doesn't look like it's going to be that bad. Testing all the groups. The only thing I wanted to remind everybody is you don't have to wait for every single student to be ready to test before you're allowed to hit that, I forget what it says, that the test session to begin their testing session. So once you see that 3 or 4 kids are ready, click the button and it'll keep refreshing itself, and then you can keep the kids testing. We've told the kids we're going to keep this presentation up, and if there's a student in this range of names that has a problem, their computer times out, they need to bring their Chromebook to Nick, and then we go through the pausing their test, suspending their test, resetting it, having them log back in, and then clicking test again. So hopefully this helps.